مصيبة ما أعظمها وأعظم أذيته في الإسلام وفي جميع السماوات والأرض. اللهم اجعلني في مقامي هذا ممن تنال منك صلوات ورحمة ومغفرة. اللهم اجعل محياي محيا وآل محمد ومماتي ممات محمد وآل محمد. اللهم إن هذا يوم تبركت به بنو أمية وابن عوكلة الأكبر اللعين ابن اللعين على لسانك ولسان نبيك صلى الله عليه وآله في كل موطن وموقف وقفا فيه نبيك صلى الله عليه وآله. اللهم لعن أبا سفيان ومعاوية ويزيد بن معاوية عليهم منك اللعنة أبدا الآبدين. وهذا يوم فرحت به آل وآل مروان بقتلهم الحسين صلوات الله عليه. اللهم فضاعف عليهم اللعن منك والعذاب. اللهم إني أتقرب إليك في هذا اليوم وفي موقفي هذا وأيام حياتي بالبراءة منهم واللعنة عليهم وبالموالاة لنبيك وآل نبيك عليه وعليهم السلام. بنية السلام. اللهم لعن أول ظالم ظلم حق محمد وآل محمد وآخر صابع له على ذلك. اللهم لعن العصابة التي جاهدت الحسين وشايعت وبايعت وتابعت على قتله. اللهم لعنهم جميعا. اللهم لعنهم جميعا. أصحاب السنة. السلام عليك يا أبا عبد الله وعلى الأرواح التي حلت بفنائك. عليك مني سلام الله أبدا ما بقيت وبقي الليل والنهار ولا جعله الله آخر العهد مني لزيارتكم. السلام على الحسين وعلى علي بن الحسين وعلى أولاد الحسين وعلى أصحاب الحسين. يكفر دينك. السلام باللعن مني وابدأ به أولا ثم الثاني والثالث والرابع. اللهم العن الدين خامسا والعن عبيد الله بن زياد وابن مرجان وعمر بن سعد وشمرا وآل أبي سفيان وآل زياد ومروان إلى يوم القيامة. أما بعد سجدة شفاعة الحسين يوم الورود وثبت لي قدم الصدق عندك مع الحسين وأصحاب الحسين الذين بذلوا وهجرهم دون الحسين عليه السلام. شهداء روحي الله جميع مؤمنين ومؤمنات وشهداء دشت كربلاء صلوات خاتم بفرد. اللهم صل على محمد.
قابل توجه خواهرها و برادران، یک موتر است، موتر نیسان، رجیستریشنش است YC 10CZP YC10CZP. امیر از پیش خانه از این همسایه است موف کنیم دخال مقال مزبال از هر کسی که است لطفا امور بریم موتر موف کنیم. موتر سرخ نیسان است YC10CZP. پلیز امور از خیرتان موف کنیم که بخاطر همسایه بخی دخال مقال کردن است. صلوات محمدی. تقبل الله. حال حضرت آقا مولانا مشرف حسین خواهش میکنیم که پای منبر بیاین و سلامتی سه صلوات محمدی.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
I would request all the young soldiers of Imam Hussain to come to their places, forward, front lines. Soldiers should be in the front lines. Why are you in the rear? I think somebody push you back to the rear. A loud salawat for the soldiers of Imam Hussain alayhi salam. Come forward, all of you come forward, come forward. Come closer, come closer, come on. The young soldiers of Imam Hussain are required in the front ranks, in the front. A loud salawat for the young soldiers of Imam Hussain alayhi salam. There's still too many young soldiers who are not here. They're coming, okay? Another loud salawat for the young soldiers of Imam Hussain alayhi salam. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billahi al-ali al-azim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين حبيب إله العالمين نبينا وشفيعنا وطبيب قلوبنا أبي القاسم وعلى آله الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين المظلومين واللعنة الدائمة على أعدائهم أعداء الدين. أما بعد فقد قال الله تعالى في كلامه المجيد إن الدين عند الله الإسلام. the way of life acceptable to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and the way of life which Allah has made for the human being to get the benefits of this world and the hereafter is Islam. Salawat bar Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. I promised someone that I will send him the link of this. Sorry, I'll just take 2 minutes from your time. That I promised someone that I'll send him the link so that his children wanted to listen to the majlis. So let me fulfill my promise before I start my lecture. Just give me 1 minute.
Muhammad wa ali bayti Muhammad salawat.
Okay, I fulfilled my promise. A loud salawat for Muhammad wa ali Muhammad alayhi salatu wa salam. Way of life, how we eat, how we drink, how we move, how we act with our friends, how we act with those whom we don't like, how we make friends, who we make friends. Islam tells us everything about it. We are not allowed to befriend everyone. Allah, we don't call him a friend. We don't get close to him. You can talk to him. We can speak to them, but we don't make them friend. A friend is something closer than all other brothers and sisters. Islam says everyone, boy and girl, are like brothers and sisters. All the Muslims are ikhwa, brothers. So what are the girls then? Sisters. Except those whom we get married. If we take the name of Allah and we marry, she becomes the wife and the boy becomes the husband. Otherwise, all the girls and all the boys, according to Allah and the teachings of Ahlul Bayt, are to be treated like brothers and sisters. Okay? Islam is the binding. You know, when we were in our middle classes, we used to go to an experiment. You know, they used to tell us to put your one hand into warm water and put the other hand into a bit cold water. Then you put both the hands into water of one temperature. The water which was in warm water will feel that water to be cold, and the water which was in cold water feel that that water is warm. So that means we are not in a proper condition to judge the temperature even. Then what they do? They made a thermometer. What is a thermometer? Therm means heat. Thermometer tells the heat of our body. Thermometer is constant. Whether water is cold, it will tell us it is cold. If it's warm, it will tell us warm. How much it's warm, it will tell us exactly how much it is warm. Similarly, in our life, we need someone to tell us what is right and what is wrong. One thing can be right in my opinion, it can be wrong in your opinion. So we need a constant, someone who tells us the reality of what is right and what is wrong. And these are the teachings of Allah. Islam tells us what is right and what's wrong. And who else tell us on behalf of Allah? Who tell us what is right and what is wrong? Come on. Tomorrow you are going to have a gift, and after the second session in the evening, all of you will be having a gift. And I don't want to give you a gift because I'll lose money. And you will gain money, but I'll be happy if you are happy. So, what is that constant who tell us from Allah that what is right and what is wrong? Yes. Yes. Prophet Muhammad, and on his behalf, Imams. Imam don't tell us from their own side, oh this is right and this is wrong. No, they don't do it from their own side. Imam Jafar Sadiq alayhi salatu wasalam says, Salawat bar Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. He says, my hadith is the hadith of my father. And my father's hadith is the hadith of my grandfather. And then his father, and then his father, then hadith of Ali, and then that is the hadith of Rasulullah. So all we say is what Rasulullah told us. It is not from their own side. And whatever Rasulullah tells us is from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He doesn't say anything except what is revealed to him in wahi. So that is what we should listen to, because they tell us the truth, what to do and what not to do. So in that case, we benefit for ourselves in this life, we benefit in the hereafter, we benefit in the day of judgment, and that's the real benefit. This life is only just 50, 60, 40 years eating the genetically modified food. The life has become shorter, but maximum 70, 80 years. Then we go into the grave finished. Our soul is separated from the body. The body goes from dust to dust, and the soul goes to another world, barzakh, and then other worlds, and then on the day of judgment, when we will be judged, who performed good in this world, they will live there in Jannah, in Behesht, forever and ever. How a beautiful life! Whatever you would like, whatever you would expect, Allah will give you, will award you with that thing, whatever you wish. And that life is a beautiful life. So what we do, we have to turn ourselves, although we are free, we can believe in Allah, we can't believe in Allah. We can listen to Rasulullah, we can't listen to Rasulullah. We can listen to Imam, we can't listen to Imam. It's our choice. We are free. We can come to Majlis and listen here to what Allah and the Messenger said, and we can't do that. We come to the Majlis, we can play around, or we can listen to what Maulana is telling us and what all other children, the soldiers of Imam Hussain, they are preparing beautiful lectures. I am listening to their lectures, some of them. Allah bless them. Listen to it, because we want to learn from them. You can learn from one sentence, and you can't learn from the whole Quran, 30 chapters of Quran. Nobody. If Allah wants to guide us, then we can learn from one sentence, and that will be enough. If we learn that we have to listen to Allah, that's more than enough. Salawat bar Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. So we come here to learn. We have learned a lot of things in these 9 days. Today is the 9th day. We have learned a lot of things. If we memorize them, we put them in our memory. Ayatollah Bahajat was a great, great scholar. Once people went to him and they said, oh the blessed man of Allah, please guide us. Do some nasiha to us. Give us some word of guidance. He turned away. They went from the other side. They said, Allah, please tell us something good so that we can act on it. He again turned. And they came, then he was an old man and very, very pious. Imam Khomeini and Ayatollah Khamenei used to refer people to them. They used to listen to his lecture. He was so pious. He met with Imam Zaman many times. So, say salawat for Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Then for the third time they asked him, he said, act on what you know. We already know too many things. The deficiency is that we don't act on what we have learned. If we don't act on what we have learned, it's useless to learn. And especially the children, Allah has blessed them with more learning power. Hadith of the Imam says that the young children can learn at least 5 languages.